Hello, this is Sustainable Supply Chains Explained. Why is the last mile the most expensive part of the delivery process? Let's find out what the parts of the delivery process are. We will start with the first mile. The journey begins, and it is the very first step of the delivery process. It is moving goods from the manufacturer or supplier to a warehouse or distribution center. In the first mile, we are handling volume, meaning a high quantity of products. On the way, basic tracking is usually enough. This is communication between the supplier and the purchasing company. It is the most inexpensive leg of the journey because of the high volume of goods in one shipment. This enables businesses to get products into the supply chain efficiently. Let's assume that we need to ship 20,000 pairs of jeans from a manufacturer from an Asian country through Europe. The 40-foot container would be full of jeans, and we would use a container ship to get the jeans to Europe. The shipment contains 20,000 pairs of jeans coming to European market, and the shipment is one full container load. The container will enter one of the ports in Central Europe, and the container will be transported by a truck to a hub or a central warehouse. This part is the middle mile, and it means transferring the goods towards the end customer. This part may contain many movements of goods between hubs, typically from a central warehouse to a regional facility or another country. Here we need to manage the goods by sharing the full container load into separate pallets. We need to have a facility to do that, like a warehouse, and we need to reroute the goods in certain quantities to the next phase. We need more careful tracking and coordination to ensure accurate destination flow and timing to a certain destination. Our example: the full 40-foot container shipment is shared with separate distribution centers. And let's say some 5,000 pairs will be distributed to four distribution centers in different countries in Europe. Each one of those 5,000 pair shipments goes to one of the distribution centers in Europe, most likely by combined truck ride with other goods in the same shipment. The goods are no longer in one container but as separate pallets. We need more handling of the goods and more control over the shipment than for a single container. This communication is vital for the receiver to know what goods are and when they are arriving. The requirements of handling, managing, and shipping goods cost more than shipping a full container. It requires a lot of professional operations. The final step of the delivery process, called the last mile, is the journey from the local hub to the end customer. This includes home deliveries, parcel box drop-offs, and time window scheduling. The delivery will be facing traffic, complex routing, and customer requirements. This part requires real-time tracking. It is what customers expect. This is essential for e-commerce service quality. And due to these reasons, it is the most expensive part of the supply chain. Our example jeans have been traveling in a container from an Asian country to Europe, separated into individual pallets and shipped through one or multiple hubs or warehouses to the final distribution center. and are now picked and packed to be shipped to the end customer, like you and me. This part of the journey requires the most attention to the shipment, a lot of handling and managing until it reaches the end customer. The final transportation should be transparent through real-time tracking. It should be done in a sustainable way and fast. We as customers are expecting all of these things to happen. The individual pair of jeans has unique information and it is delivered to the drop-off box or to your home address by an autonomous vehicle or a real person. From the first mile to the last mile, the requirements are growing, as are the costs. Hopefully, this was useful information for you. See you next time.